GRYSKLL.
Yeah,
there's a lot of other ailments I never heard of until people that tried it was like, oh, I have X, Y, and Z. I'm like, in my mind, I never fucking heard of this, but you know what? Listen, it probably fucking is, but she said she got it. And they use it and they say this shit does wonders. And it's as opposed to you using fucking aspirin and popping all these fucking nasty chemicals in your body. You just rub this shit or anything you would use like Bengay for. It's the same thing, but it has weed in it, so that shit is good money. And it's it's on the skin, so it doesn't go through your bloodstream, so it's not like it's gonna show up on any kind of fucking drug test or anything like that. And I also found out apparently it works good on dogs, on calming them down. Listen, people just tell me random shit. I was like, I'm not gonna test that out, but it is what it is. But yeah, so that's basically something I'm trying to develop. At the moment, like I said, I'm revamping it, but once I get everything back up and rolling, like I said, I would love if you guys are open to that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You get mine.
There's like 1 million people on this chat. I'm trying to make sure I got something for everybody, but they might not even be fucking with me like that. It's all good. There's one person, he looked like he's sleeping. It's all good. Yeah, I'm gonna call him out, but his mic is on.
Yeah.
He's not
Yo, did you ever do stand up?
Yo, no bullshit. No, but I want to do stand up when I'm in like 50s, man. I can't wait to be. I look forward.
I want to be at the first show, man, for real. Just don't pick on me, man. I'm not sitting in the front row.
Nah. I mean, I might have to bring that wrestling story up and shit, because that's.
I definitely. I'll be there. Zoom.
Heckle me all the way. Listen. I love cracking jokes, but stand up. I always said it when I'm like in my 50s and I'm a granny and nobody could tell me shit, I'm gonna do it. Because now I feel like if I say certain jokes, I'm like, oh, what are you teaching women and kids? People, they always got to say, when you a granny, who's gonna tell their grandmother you can't say that? Like, let's be real. If a grandmother everybody knows. Your grandmother started just cursing up a fucking storm, you're gonna be laughing. It don't matter what she cursing about, you're gonna be fucking laughing. But she granny, like, come on, man.
I want to see that sooner than 50s, man. Tomorrow ain't promised. Tomorrow is a lie. Now I want to.
Right about that. You're right, but you know what? I'm gonna live till after 100. I take care of myself, and you can mark my word. You can mark health is wealth. As cliche as that sounds, COVID showed us health is wealth, man.
Well, I did a lot of dumb shit when I was younger, so I don't know if something might catch up with me or not. So I'm just gonna try and put in my coupon.
Taking care of yourself. You putting them years back on your body, though, man.
Oh yeah, absolutely, man.
And that shit is mental. The second you start saying that, then that shit starts spiraling out of control.
Yeah, I'm learning about the quantum and all that. So yeah, quantum, what do they call it? Quantum theory.
That's some real shit, man. Quantum physics, it's all of that. I'm gonna be with you. It's all they just be using. It's semantics, because you could call it quantum theory. You could say alchemy. You could go further. You could say voodoo, obia, brujeria, santeria, whatever the fuck you want to call it. It's all the same shit. It's manipulation of energies and understanding how to use universe and cosmos work. And this is the shit that every fucking school taught this to kids, we would not have the fucking problems we have now. If you gave everybody the correct fucking tools, we would be in a different state. But we know why we don't. It's an agenda. We already know this. And the parents don't be doing their fucking due diligence. They don't want to sit here and unprogram themselves, right? They just, well, this is what I learned, and I'm gonna raise my kids this way. But did that work when your parents did that for you? Ain't work one bit. You old with anxiety and depression, you mad, and you be taking that shit out on your kids or your man or your woman or whatever. Like, come on, I see that shit from a mile away. People don't like me. I'll be real with you. The second I see somebody on that funny shit, I'm like, oh, you miserable. I'm good. You ain't gonna like me. You never make me miserable. Never. I don't care. You could beat me up every day. I'm gonna walk down this block with a smile on my face. Like, who gonna whip my ass today? You? Right, and I'm gonna walk away laughing after, man.
So what made you like that?
Real quick, if anything y'all could take away,
where you from?
Just take away the fact that people are hell bent on stealing your light, man. So if you got a light, protect that, protect it. That's all the shit boils down to. It's either you living in your light or your darkness. So that's it, man.
What made you like that, man? And where you? Jamal asked you where you from. You from Harlem?
Oh, no, I'm a Queens girl. Here's the thing. I'm a Queens, but I gotta listen, I like money. So I definitely used to hang around in Harlem. I was one of the few Queens people that have never in Queens. I used to be in Harlem, Washington Heights, all of that. They used to give money up there. I can't even knock it. I'm not even trying to promote or enable shit, but if you know, you know. But I'm Queens, baby. 50 Cent forever, G Unit forever. 50 Cent, Curtis Jackson. That's my favorite, hands down. If I ever hear he was on the Epstein flight list, man, I'm gonna be in tears. That's the first time you're gonna ever see me cry. I'm like, not you, 50. You can't be a pedophile too. That's crazy. You're right. First on that, they all fucking pedophiles.
No.
Fucking people are pedophiles, man. Or at least enablers of shit. It's insane, bro. All of them.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. Like
I don't know who y'all fans of in hip hop, so I might be offending people. So I'm gonna just wait till y'all start talking. I'm gonna start shooting shots at all you.
Hey, nah. I'm learning to make my fanship song to song, album to album. Because if you motherfucker be a fan of me and dig into me and want to find out and find some examples of how, you know, what really goes on behind the curtain, I would hate for somebody to see. Be the fanship from a distance. So,
pedophilia is not something that's off the fucking wall. That's complete devil behavior. We're not talking about you made a mistake or you did some show, you was living foul back, maybe you was hustling or you was selling crack to this. But we're not talking about shit that you can actually come back from and really like change your life. You can't come back from being a pedophile. Like
no.
Or enabling pedophilia in any way. You can't come back from being a child abuser.
Can't come back from that.
From being a rapist. Like there's certain things you can't come back from. Right? I mean,
you cannot.
Well, you know, we not say that because men can be women and women can be men now, so maybe anything's possible. I'm just not aware.
But no, I said that story. I told that story on here back in the days when shit. I forgot. I think I had to be a freshman in high school, and shit. My girl, she had Kelly's number. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna pay. Motherfuckers had pages back then. He was like, yeah, right. But she was big already. She was tall already and shit. So we went to like, yeah, right. She was already developed, like 7th, 8th grade. And she was always taller than everybody. But shit, like freshman year, she already had Kel's number. A lot of girls in this, right. I'm from Chicago, T-Bet from Chicago. So yeah, it was already, but it was known, but what was I to do? You know what I'm saying?
You was a kid. Look, first of all, that's crazy. Second of all, there was so many other people around him, adults, that let that shit, they were just like, that made sense to me. Like, you okay with this? Why? Because he paying, that's fucking horrible. You can't come back from that shit either. And then the only thing that I never understood, right? Remember whatever year that was when everybody found out him and Alligator got married, right? Like that secret marriage and shit. I remember, I was like, how is this okay? And I was a child when that happened. I might have been in junior high or a little under that. And I just never understood how like adults were okay with that. And I was a kid and that shit just didn't sit right with me. But now as an adult, a lot of people just not fucking right. They not right.
Man, and he was on the album cover right behind it in a shady character. Aaliyah way up here. He in the back in a shady character. I'm like, you couldn't crop it out back in the day. Man, it was so uncomfortable, but it was such a good album, a great album. You know what I'm saying? But that motherfucker there, boy. Say that. Right, singing in the hall. He used to sing in the train station and shit. You know what I'm saying? You know.
Oh wow.
This motherfucker, whole time, the whole squad.
He used to be around here all the time. He'll pull the bus up in the neighborhood.
Really?
And the girl and it'd be like, bro, you know, it'd be like a open house. Let the girls come through.
Damn.
Wow.
Damn. The Pied Piper like a motherfucker and shit.
Pied Piper. Right. Something in the name, man. Something in the name. Yeah. Pied Piper.
He thought he gonna sing his ass all the way just to skip across the whole world and shit. No, nigga, they caught your ass. Poster child for that shit.
They gotta lock everybody else up too, though. That was with him, because I mean, not taking anything away from what he did, but you had how many other fucking people and y'all knew that shit was going on, and y'all just
attorneys.
Like that makes no fucking sense to me. Like I don't understand how whatever. Like logically, I understand because people care about money and shit more than they do another human being.
Okay, but wait a minute now. Hold on. What about the parent that shipped them off? I mean,
same thing. All of them. They got it. Listen, everybody got to go down. That's
wait, mom and pops got to go too. Wait a minute. Oh, I like the way you're thinking though. I like that.
I'm not. Listen, I don't play favorites when it comes to shit like that. That we talking about children now. These are babies. I don't care if you're 14, 15, 16. I don't care if you're a girl or a boy, because boys are definitely not protected either. We really don't protect our boys, and a lot of shit happens to boys, but because they're boys and it's so fucking taboo, they will never fucking speak on it. And now they sit here living their whole fucking life angry because somebody fucking touched them and nobody protects them. And they were too embarrassed to say anything because the reaction is going to be, you could fight him more if you could. That's a fucking kid. I don't care.